Morgan's status for tonight?
He's out tonight. Yeah.
Possible to play tomorrow?
Yeah, possible. We'll see how he does today. But
Mermis then?
yeah, Mervis is in.
What's the key to kind of handling a couple of key losses on defense? One is tough.
Well, we all got to help out, right? I mean, simplify your game, and Buffalo's a good offensive team. They're a good rush team, so they got a lot of skill. But we're going to need, guys are going to have to help out, 5-man units, and simplify the game.
What are you going to be looking for from Matthews and Nylander to let you know that this is working?
Well, I mean, I've seen them before. I've used them quite a bit together this year, and they've had some good shifts and some good stuff. I mean, it's two skilled guys that, they know each other well. They know their game and how they play. So, I don't know how I'm going to know. I'm just, they do their thing, right? They're good players, and Bobby McMahon is playing well right now. I've liked Bobby throughout the season so far. He's skating well. He's on pucks, physical. So I just really like his speed on that line. So, I think they'll be fine.
Does the same approach kind of fit with Nyes and JT, or is there something more specific there that you want to see?
Territorial game with that line for me. That's what it's all about. I think with, JT's a guy that really, when you get a territorial game in the offensive zone with him, that's where he does his work, right? He's so heavy on pucks and strong, and he makes little subtle plays and, scores goals around the net area and inside that slot area. So I think, with Nice, get in there and help out, forecheck and be strong on pucks. And Michelli, his game's getting better in my opinion. He's starting to see the ice better and making some plays. So, that's what I'm looking for with that line.
What did you like in Phil Myers' game last year that kind of earned him that
I
next
think
man up
he,
spot?
he's done a good job of that coming in for us in different situations last year throughout the season. He's an aggressive guy. He's a big guy. Gets there with his skating, long reach. He's physical, block shots. He's simple with the puck. It's in and out, right? That's his game.
Is Robertson out?
Robertson will be out tonight.
So I know you mentioned that he really popped in camp. How
Yeah.
would you assess his first 7 games?
Well, I think missed opportunities. He's had some chance to score and just hasn't, he missed the shot, missed the net, If it's something, I made a decision just to take him out tonight, and we're playing back-to-back here. So, I mean, Nicky, I think he's going to be fine. He's just getting those opportunities. He's got to bury him, or, he's just missing on him a little bit right now. That's what I see with him.
What do you want to see from Cowan coming back into the line?
Yeah, just kind of what he did the first couple games. He had a lot of energy, I really like that young energy in there. He's got to be managing the puck, and obviously he's playing with 2 big guys out there that are going to be around the net, and they're going to be heavy, and he's just got to make sure he does a good job with the puck and plays with energy.
Do you think
be responsible defensively.
Do you think that will help him in this role compared to when you kind of had to jump into the really difficult
Yeah,
spot?
yeah, I know. I mean, I don't think it was difficult for him. I think he really liked the challenge of it. That's the type of kid he is. So I don't know if, his game really is going to change that much, whether he's playing with Austin Matthews or with Nick Wadenite.
Do you see any similarities between Shane Doan and Josh Doan?
Well, they're both power forwards, right? Physical players. They score greasy goals and take the body, and pretty straightforward players, both of them.
What have you seen from Carlo this season, and is there anything you're looking for from him moving forward here with a little more responsibility?
I think he's been fine, to be honest with you. I think he's got some bad bounces and things that have not gone right for him out there. Puck goes in the net, but I think he's done what we asked him to do. I mean, he's defends well and be hard around the net and kill penalties and do all that stuff, block shots. And I think with, freeing up Morgan Riley, he stays home for him, and, Morgan's off to a good start.